This is Dorothy from TaiChiBozeman.com, and these are sprouted buckwheat, I call them scones. And so we're going to make these today on a viewer's request. Slice of heaven, this is for you. And so these are the buckwheat scones, and this is what raw buckwheat looks like. And even though it looks like a grain, it really isn't a grain. It's a sprouted plant. It's a plant, and it's super good for you. So many things that I just can't remember them all. So you'll have to go on my site, TaiChiBozeman.com/rawfoodblog to see all the great things. I know it's got 8 of the essential amino acids, including your omega-3s and omega-6s, which are super good for you. It also lowers the bad cholesterol in your body and lowers your blood pressure. It's super good for diabetics. And the Hippocrates Institute recommends sprouted anything as one of the 3 main sources of everything you need on this planet. They say sprouts and blue-green algae and the salt water blue-green algae as well, all the algae. So sprouts, do your sprouts and you'll be all set for the day. So we're going to make these scones. There's very few ingredients. Now I sprouted some buckwheat as I've shown you before in my sprouting bag. You can see it on another video. You'll know it's sprouted when it gets a little brown thing on the end and then the little sprout comes out. You only soak this for 1 hour and then you wash it every couple hours for 1.5 days. And you also have to keep washing the bottom of the bag as it gets quite gelatinous. So you stir it around with your hand in here. And what I do is just let it drain in my dish strainer like that. So we mashed 2 bananas, and just in case you've never mashed a banana before, you just do it with a fork. So I mashed 2 bananas here, and then we just have a half teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half a cup of grated coconut with these 2 bananas. I also poured a little lemon juice on this banana so it would stay white for the video. And then you put in your 2/3 cup of buckwheat sprouts. And then you mash them all together. Let's just do our half a lemon. And also 3 drops of lemon drop stevia. And you don't have to go this direction. You could do dates or other honey, raw honey or raw agave, and then just put more lemon in. So you want to mash this all up. And you could do this in the food processor. I just like the crunchy taste of the whole, as you can see in the scones, of the whole scones here. I like the crunchy taste of the whole buckwheat, So I just do it with a fork. But if you don't want to see the little kernels, yeah, do it in the food processor. It's really getting a lemony color. I don't know if you can see that from in the video. And then you line your, I won't do it all right now because of time. You line your buckwheat trays. You line your dehydrator trays with parchment paper or recyclable waxed paper, and then you just put this on there. And I don't know why I like to make little triangles lately. You don't have to. Let's just make sure this is all nice and smashed. And I'm going to make a little triangle here. And then you put them in your dehydrator at 105 degrees for, as long as you want. You can eat these right now. They're raw. You can eat them. And it's also a great cereal, by the way. Just put this all in a bowl and eat this right now. It's super good for you and tastes really great. But if you want to make the scones, you dehydrate them at 105 degrees for up to 24 hours if you want them super crispy. You could also make them into round patties or round little cookies, and they all come out really great. And then what you can do is take one of the scones for a topping, if this isn't sweet enough for you. And you can take some cherry chia jam, which is super fast to make. This is just cherries, about a half a cup of cherries, pitted, washed, and then blended with a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a couple teaspoons of honey. And so you can put cherry chia jam on top of this, and oh my gosh, cherry chia jam is so good you'll want to eat it by itself. I do. And the other thing you could put on is frosting. This is cashew frosting, and this is made with a half cup of cashews, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of honey, a pinch of vanilla powder and salt, and some lemon juice so that it's lemon frosting. I'm going to take a bite of this first thing I had to eat today, so this is going to be awesome. The lemon in the scones and the lemon in the cashew frosting are incredible. My health to you from Dorothy at TaiChiBozeman.com/rawfoodblog.